Hello everybody, Corey here. We're going to do the daily roundup for the YieldMax single stock ETFs. Just a reminder, I'm not a qualified licensed investment or financial advisor. I gather the data to present to you so you can make your own decisions and form your own opinions. Just a reminder, YieldMax ETFs are extremely risky. On their website, they go in depth and define all the different risks listed here. These are income ETFs, not growth ETFs. Please understand what you're investing in before doing so. All right, so we're going to go into the roundup here real quick. We did have some trades happen here today. So Apple has a negative $12.5 thousand. Coney brought in almost 1.9 million. GUI about 6,500. Murney 6,500. Misty brought in 194,000. Nephle negative 74,000. NVIDIA negative almost 200,000, with Squee being at 142,000. I haven't gone too in depth. Obviously, I gather all the data and organize and do whatever, but I'm not really looking at the data until I do the video for y'all. But I did notice again, this was been happening where people are selling out of these. I saw that again today, which is where you can see here when it comes into these negatives and stuff like this. These are where people are starting to sell out of these. So if you watch the trades and holdings, you will see that there. But so that's the trades that we have, and then here we have the net assets for all of these. So if you'd like to take a screenshot or pause the video, you can see all the net assets and all the outstanding shares for all the YieldMax ETFs here. Including Crashed, we do have that one down there, YBit, and then of course our YMAX, and Ulti at the bottom. We also have here the current stock price with the NAV and the difference of this. So again, if you'd like to pause here or take a screenshot to look at, please do so. All right, and then we get into the stock price. We look like Christmas in column R there, but all the stock prices for these. So overall, it looks like the market was sort of, flat today. But yeah, so like AIYY is down 1 cent. AMDY is up 1 cent. I feel like something's wrong here because that's just like totally weird to me. I haven't seen this like this before. But AMZ negative 2 cents, with Apple being up 11. Coney being down 21 cents. Dizzo's up 2 cents. Phoebe didn't even move. GUI is down 3 cents. JPMO up 14 cents. Murney up 7. MSFO up 9. Misty went down 25 cents. Neffle's down 4 cents. NVIDIA up 6. OARC's down 15 cents. PayPay, what happened there today? It's down 54 cents. Squee down 6. Tesla down 20. And Zomo stayed the same. Then we have Crush down here. It went up 29 cents a share. And YBit went down 12 cents. YMAG down 2. YMAX down 7. And Ulti down 4. All right, so let's look at the underlying. It looks like all of these haven't brought in or loaded whatever for the IV here. But for those that are loaded, you can see these are the IVs and the estimated distribution based on the IV only. And yes, I know I still have some videos due out to me. That one, however, I did not put on my list, so let me add that to my list. I got to do max, though, I think, after this. Distribution review to estimates. Actually, I did already. Had started that like last week, and it was pretty interesting what I saw, which was different from last month. But anyway, so we have that, and then we have the stock prices here for each one of these if you want to see the stock prices. So you can pause this or take you a screenshot of this right here. We're going to hide it, and let's see what we did overall percentage-wise for the underlying. Looks like we have PayPal being down 3%, and then up, the biggest up is 2%, which was JPM and Tesla. No, so I changed this formula today, and I think I changed the wrong formula. That's not where I meant to change it at, because I was trying to do the opposite comparison for crash, and I had the percentage wrong. So let me... don't necessarily want to do that one there, but somewhere over there I was wanting to put a formula, and I clearly have put it in the wrong place. All right, so Tesla was not up 2% today. It was just really the positive for crash. But anyway, so up 2% was only JPMO looking at all these. So it did the best. Now, if we were comparing the two, as far as the percentages and the changes between them, I mean, again, it was pretty flat day. So you're looking at -1 to 1%. So there's not really a great winner. However, you can look and you can see more of the YieldMax ETFs did better than the underlying. In fact, there was 15 of the underlying that did better. So then we go to days to recovery here. And again, we have our stock price before the dividend drop, the day before the ex-dividend date. And then we have the current and the difference last div, and where we stand in the next two columns. So for AIYY, just to do the first one, it was at 12.62. Now it's at 12.29, which is down 33 cents. Now our our last div was almost 41 cents there. So it looks like we've recovered, 8 cents of that, or 19% of that. So that's pretty much how you go into that. Now let's look at Dizzo, but Dizzo had bad earnings. So it closed at 20.66. It's currently at 18.81. It's down $1.85, and the dividend was only 71 cents there. So not only is it down the 71 cents from the last div, but it's also down an additional $1.14, or it's down 162% to that last dividend. So it's only been a few days here for all of those, so we don't have any of those that have specifically recovered 100% of its dividend just yet. However, JPMO has recovered 76% of its last dividend, which is 32 cents, with the last dividend being 42 cents. Next behind it's AMDY, then we have MSFO there. And then, of course, we look at the bottom. YMAG had already got to it already recovered from its last dividend, but that was after 14 days, and time is flying. But anyway, that's the only one that's recovered. YMAX is recovered 56% of its distribution last month, and only 27%. All right, so let's move on. Then we have strike prices here. So we have the number of short calls short call or short put. I need to do that line a different color or put a dark line under it, so just to show there's difference there down there. But anyway, you can tell by these. Yeah, see, I've got to. Let me just. I thought you think you have things fixed. I just added this, but obviously I got to do some more. But we have 3 up there that are past their strike prices. So Phoebe, it has 2 short calls, but its highest strike price is $460, and it's over that by 3%, which is bringing the market value of that is bringing the stock price down 57 cents, or 3% of the share price. JPMO here, it has 2 short calls, Its max strike price is $195, and the stock price is over that. It's bringing the stock price down 29 cents a share, or 1.5%. And then we have Nestle with one short call with a strike price of $5.85, and it's currently over that strike price by 4%, which is bringing the stock price down 71 cents or 4.2%. All right. So that's just to, point out a few of those, and you can see which ones set their max strike price. Of course, feel free to pause and check out all the rest of those. If we move on to our synthetic positions here, we're still, well, today it's worse. We're getting way up underneath these, and a lot of these expire next week. However, they may have closed some of these out today. Our worst one here is going to be Coney. It's 19% below its strike price, almost $50 there. Then we have Dizzo there, that's 12% underneath it, and it does expire next week. So yeah, we've got quite a few. And then we have our second, if they had a second a second synthetic position, then it's to the right there. And then back here, this is just showing how those synthetic positions are affecting the share price. So, as you can see here, AIYY, they are 2% below their strike price, which is bringing the stock price down 19 cents a share, or 1.5%. So same as the shorts with the synthetic here, same thing on the end. But then that is the end of that sheet. Let's see. Let's pull up the YieldMax just to look at this real quick. A lot of these dipped before open, which I guess these are the ETFs, so, many may not care too much about that. Look at Apple going up throughout the day there. NVIDIA, it was all over the place. We have a few movements. Some of these don't move a lot. We did have the Bitcoin ones there going up and down, up and down. But anyway, I will let y'all go. I do believe I have one daily mandatory video left, so I can get some sleep. I have to get up and take my daughter in the morning to get her braces and her bottom braces and the pieces that go in the back of her mouth. I don't even know what they're called. But anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If I missed going over something that I normally do, I do apologize. But I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.